Hello folks and welcome to the cave. Winter's approaching, as much as we get winter in this day and age in the UK and Scotland. Did you know you can still fly fish for pike and predators in the winter? It's a very, very good method. You can fish very, very slowly. As we know, the pike slow down and they'll sit for long periods. So if you can get something past them, and they don't have to expend much energy just to open their mouths and inhale it, they will. So fly fishing is a fantastic method in the winter. As long as you keep your hands warm, fingerless gloves, whatever, you can do it. It's great, and there's great catches to be had in winter. But what if you don't have a fly rod? Of course not everyone does, but a lot of people now are using flies with lure rods. UK Castaway Fishing over on YouTube, check his channel out because he's just had some immense catches. The other one is Angling 360. Gordon's had pike up to 33 pounds on a drop shot, Mike's Mauler. So the fish are there. The fish can be caught on flies, on lure rods. So what I'm gonna do, one of my favourite methods with a lure rod, especially in winter, in the depths of winter, is using these. They're basically like, I modelled these on the old trout boobies. Okay, so this is a big foam head. That's a roach pattern. These are available on my eBay store, which I'll put a big picture up. Or you can use these on any foam head, any popper. You can use this method. So what do we do? Here's how to rig them. Okay, so the first one is the Carolina rig. So on the wire trace, like this. Personally, I prefer to use 90-pound fluorocarbon on these, but check your local rules. It's a matter of confidence. You fish with what you want to. But I like fluoro traces. But on a wire trace with a clip, you can see that's very, very mobile. So you have your trace, and obviously that sits that high. Now, with this rig, the Carolina rig is brilliant because, it sits like this. A lot of lure guys are already used to using these. You probably use them for whatever lures or you use on your lure rods, like soft plastics and stuff. But the great thing about this, because this is buoyant, you can let, when you get this on the bottom, it'll be hard on the bottom like that. That's going to float up because the buoyancy of that head. So straight away it's going to sit that far off the bottom. Now you can just literally twitch that back, twitch and pause very, very slowly. Now if you let some line out like so, that Carolina rig is going to go further down your line, and obviously that's going to go higher up in the water. This is a brilliant method, not just for winter, for all year. That's a really, really good method. So that's the first one. So the second way of doing this is by rigging up this. It's a little bomb, and you have a bead and a fast tack link, and that's a quick change link. You can use whatever links you like on that, as long as it's got a little bit of a drop there. Again, another great method because you can adjust very, very quickly. As with the Carolina rig, you would have to change out your Carolina weight to change the weight that you want to use. With the bomb rig, you can easily change that weight, and you can put a new bigger weight on. A fantastic method, really, really good method. Right, so the third way of doing it. So the third way is by using the dear old Cherub Oscar weight. loved by many. Obviously you're not going to get, you know, the height above weed beds with this one in the winter, but what it will do, it will sit off the bottom like that. Your hook point will be off the bottom because that foam head will float it a bit, and of course you can inch that along the bottom. This is also really good in like canals, drains, or places with not a lot of snags, shallow venues. That's a great way to do it. It's also a very popular way with any of the flies, how to fish the flies by using Cherubusca weights. That particular one's an 18 gram, but obviously you can go as low as you want, go as high as you want. It's a really, really good method for using these. So go check it out. I hope that's been of use. People have been asking me for a while how to fish with these, so I thought I'd do a video. Be the easiest way to do it. But go out there, have some fun, and watch out for the smaller perch patterns coming, and the Zander patterns. They'll be in the eBay shop in the coming weeks, once I've caught up with everything. Thanks for watching. Please remember, like and subscribe. Feel free to share. Cheers all.